In the Indian market of scooters, we've seen a whole lot of new electric vehicles come in. However, ICEs, that's taken a little break. But now TVS has come out with one of their older offerings, but redesigned, reimagined, and with a whole lot of new features, the Jupiter 110. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about what the Jupiter has to offer and what all new features we get on this. And stay tuned guys, because trust me, there are a whole lot of features that we get on the new Jupiter 110. Welcome to Drive Spark, I'm Vedant Jouhari, and let's jump right into this video. So starting off with the design aspect of this. Well, looking at the front end first, we get this really nice piano black finish located right above our main headlamp unit. Now our headlamp unit has an LED light, and all the lighting we get on the Jupiter 110 is LED. And if you guys see, there are no indicators at the front. That's because located with our TRL, integrated with our TRL is our indicator. I'll show you guys a small clip of that. Apart from that, the DRL that we get spans completely from the left to the right of the front of the scooter, similar to a connecting light bar. And apart from that, we get a little more piano black finish just to enhance that whole premiumness of the scooter. Then apart from that, looking at it from the side design, well, the dual tone finish still continues to the side design of the scooter. We get the Jupiter logo in chrome located right here. And apart from that, as you can see, it's a little longer, it's a little more muscular than the previous Jupiter. Apart from that, looking at the scooter from the rear, well, the same connecting light bar, the same TRL that we get in the front, we get at the rear, again with integrated indicators. And this also spans from one end to the other of the rear section. Then we also get the TVS badging in chrome located at the rear with this really nice and sturdy piano black finish grab handle. Now coming to the engine. Well, the previous Jupiter 110 that was sold came with a 109cc engine. But this one, the redesigned one, comes with a 113cc air-cooled engine that produces around 8 bhp and 9.2 Newton meters of torque with the IntelliGo system inactive. Now with the IntelliGo system active, the torque pumps up to 9.8 Newton meters. So what is this IntelliGo system? Well, it's basically called the TVS iGo Assist, which gives you that extra power and that extra grunt for when it's needed in traffic, when you need that extra boost to overtake vehicles or just to go in and out a little quicker. So the fuel tank that we get on the Jupiter is a 5.1 litre fuel tank. Now, if the mileage of the scooter is, let's say, around 40 to 45 kilometers per litre, official numbers aren't out yet. So let's say around 40 to 45 kilometers per litre with the 5.1 litre fuel tank, you can go up to around 220 kilometers on a single tank on the Jupiter 110. So for TVS Smart Connect, we get an app on the mobile phone that lets us see everything regarding our scooter. So starting off, let me show you a few of the features that we get. And one thing that we get is known as Find Me. So let's say you've gone out shopping to a mall and you've parked and you're done with everything and you can't find your scooter. So how do you find it? Well, all you got to do is open the Smart Connect app and we have an option called Find Me. We click that and our blinkers, our hazard lights blink with the indicator sound to find the scooter. So that's one of the features we get with Smart Connect. Now, apart from that, we get a bunch of other features such as navigation, voice assist, and ride statistics. So I'll show you how navigation works. Well, basically all we need to do is open the navigation screen on the Smart Connect app and we can choose a location. So let's say I choose Hebat as the location. And as you guys can see, the moment I click start, it just needs to connect and we can get our turn-by-turn navigation on the dash. So now it's showing in 130 meters, take a left turn. So that's how simple it is on the Smart Connect app. So we also get voice assist on the Smart Connect. So how do you use that? Well, where our start button is, we just need to hold that button down for a few seconds. And then on our dash, something pops up known as listening. So once listening pops up, that's when we have to speak and put in whatever commands we want. Now there are a whole lot of commands which we can use to get various sets of information. So for example, let me show you nearest petrol pump. I just need to click the start button for like a few seconds. So that's how the voice system works on this. And finally, we also get our ride statistics. So when we open that, we have a whole lot of features such as our distance to empty, our range. Basically, all the readings we get on this is shown on our phone as well. So that was how this TVS Smart Connect app works. So now coming to the seating position of the Jupiter 110. Well, I'm 6'1", and as you can see, I'm quite comfortable on the scooter. I have quite a bit of space to the front. I'm not hitting anything, nor am I too cramped up on this scooter. The whole posture rider's triangle is very, very comfortable. In spite of me being 6'1", there's still plenty of space at the rear for someone else to come and sit if I'm taking a pillion with me. So the seat comfort is also tremendous. It's super comfortable. The seat isn't too soft nor is it too hard. It gives us the right balance between both. And now coming to the whole riding experience. Well, with the iGo Assist, you really do feel that extra power from around 0 to 60, around 60 kilometers per hour. The top speed of this is set at around 84. However, depending on your weight and your body size, that could change. Coming to the braking point of this, well, at the front we get disc brakes and at the rear we get a drum brake. However, what enhances the braking is TVS's inclusion of something called SBT, known as synchronized braking technology. Works the same as combi braking system, so when you hit your rear brakes, your front and your rear engage. That really helps with how the scooter stops. Now coming to individually pressing the brakes, well, the front brakes are a little sharp. So when we go on our front brakes, you do feel the front drop down a lot. But with the rear, we do get the balance between front and rear, so it really helps the control of the scooter. Now coming to the suspension of this, well, the front suspension, as you guys can see, is quite soft. It's very bouncy, but then again, for a scooter, you aren't really looking for stiff suspension. You aren't looking for something that's just going to hold. You are looking for ease, you are looking for comfort, you are looking for practicality, and that's what this offers you. And for the rear suspension, well, it is on the stiffer side. I can't really bounce on the rear seat to show you guys, but it is on the stiffer side. It's not uncomfortable, it's not a problem for the pillion. It's fine, honestly speaking, but it is just a little bit on the stiffer side. So now, what other convenient features do we get on the Jupiter? Well, one of the main features is the front fuel cap. So this aids us a huge way, as we don't really need to get off the scooter to refill. We can stay seated and we can just pop open our fuel cap, and that's about it. So now, apart from that, to aid convenience, we also get a cutoff for our indicator and hazard lights. So let's say we switch on our indicator and forgot to switch it off. After either 30 seconds or around 100 meters, the scooter will sense that your indicator is still on and switch it off automatically. That same system, that same technology is there for the hazard lights. The moment we switch our hazard lights on, it's after 30 seconds or around 100 meters of riding, it will switch off by itself. Now, how do you engage hazard lights on the Jupiter 110? Well, the same button that we use for our indicator, all we need to do is hold that down for around 3 seconds-ish and our hazard lights are active. So TVS has really done a good thing for safety on the Jupiter 110 and paid good importance to it. So for example, when we're riding our scooter, let's say we're doing around 50-55 kilometers per hour and traffic suddenly stops ahead of us. If we have to go hard on the brakes, for the riders behind and for the vehicles that are behind us, our rear indicators will blink and send out a warning sound to alert the others on the road that I'm braking hard. So be aware of what's ahead of you. And apart from that, they also give us an auto start-stop feature on this. Again, to save our fuel and to basically increase the whole economy of the scooter. The fuel tank that we had on the previous Jupiter was located a little rear than where it is now. Now it's located somewhere under the center of the scooter, again giving us that better our center of gravity and the better balance that we require. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. My name is Vedant Jouhari, signing out.